Hello, Leos. Thank you so much for tuning in for this November, mid-November love and relationship tarot forecast. So this will be for Leos for the remaining of November into the first part of December. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. I appreciate each and every one of you very, very much. I appreciate your likes and, of course, your subscription. So, if you're new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe. This is a general energy reading. So, if you'd like something a little bit more specific for you, please be sure to go to my website. The link is below, psychicgenb.com, and let's schedule an appointment. Just fair warning, I am a psychic medium, so many of your readings will bring in your loved ones. They have a way of taking over to deliver messages to you as well. All right, so all of that being said, let's get started. First, we will do a reading for Leos that are single, and then for Leos that are in a relationship, just so everyone gets as much information out there as possible. Good morning, Luna. Thank you for joining me. Of course, over there on the East Coast, it's not too bright and early this morning. All right, let me just put this down. Get a swig of my coffee real quick. All right, so for singles, we do a 5-card layout. Whoa. Okay, just took a moment to block some family members' energy. I don't want this reading just to be about them. I have some family members that are Leos. November 27th for the remaining half of November and the first part of December. What do single Leos need to hear? What messages do we have for single Leos? Whoa, already have one coming out. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you like to watch it, Luna. Don't make me nervous, man. Just kidding. All right, so keep in mind I am a psychic intuitive reader, so I won't necessarily tell you the traditional meaning for the card. I felt as though that the Hierophant did come out because we're being told here for single Leos that you are in a very structured period of your life. Structured situations around you are ruling your life right now. So, of course, I want to say you have no control over literally anything in your life except for your reaction. So, whatever happens to you, not in your control. The thing you control is your reaction here. So, I'm feeling a lot of structuredness around you, but let's see how it plays into where you're at, your process of getting there. Eight of Cups. Ugh. Well, we don't like to see sorrow, and this card immediately makes me sorrow. A little bit sad, but it's from this deck. I am feeling drawn to the traditional meaning, which is regaining a lost relationship, but I don't feel that that's exactly right for you. that, starting to get back into communication with an old boyfriend, old girlfriend, old lover is not really the best path for you right now, but it looks like that's where you are at right now. So, you very well could miss that routine that you have or had with that person. And so you're looking to gain that routine again, that some sort of security in that routine I'm feeling. You're wanting it back. Hmm. All right. So, what do you need to focus on to get what you want? You need to really look within here. Really look within. Slow. This person's coming back into your life and it feels really good, but it ended. So, if you don't want things to end again the same way they did before, it's really about taking things slow this time. And not repeat I'm hearing not repeating the same mistakes, because that is a possibility to repeat the same mistakes. So perhaps keeping them at arm's length for a little while, not diving into that emotional pool without looking, because you don't know how deep or how shallow their pool is. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I feel like you guys have kind of made up your mind. You're like, nope, I'm gonna go back with this person. Opportunity presented itself. I always said I would. And I feel like the opportunity has presented itself. So I'm going back. Again, I just got that very overwhelming feeling that this person, it's like they want you to conform to them. And when you were broken up, you just looked at all of the good things. Oh, I remember this. I remember that. It's like you're not recalling all of the things that led to the breakup or the dissolution of your relationship. Okay. You're really wanting to establish that long-term relationship. You're wanting that commitment. So perhaps it's not them that's wanting you to change. It's you wanting them to change to fit in what your idea, your picture perfect idea is. Remember, general energy. Could be them, could be you. Just really feel like you need to be paying attention. You're feeling like, oh, things are going to be different this time. It's going to be perfect this time, but I'm really feeling take your time, pay attention. I don't feel as though that you know everything yet. I don't feel as though that you've made up your mind and you're sticking to it. You're saying, nope, this is what I want, this is what I want. But I just think you have a gut feeling. You really have a gut feeling here, Leos. hmm You know everything isn't the way it seems. And with how the Queen of Pentacles came under the Hierophant, I'm really going to stick to this you that wants a conventional relationship, you that wants this other person to change. And they're coming back to you saying, I'm going to change. I'm going to be this certain way. This time I want to get engaged. This time I want to get married. Don't get caught up. I'm just hearing, don't get caught up. Okay, I think you guys need a Whispers of Love. 1 second, the cat wants to know why I closed the door and is making loud noises. And as my child is still asleep, it is Sunday morning, sleeping in. Let's not wake up the child. Hold on. Come on, Jack. Crazy cat. Just see what Leos need to know. To see what information do you have for single Leos? Practice compassion. See things from a different perspective, which is what I see here in the tarot. Is you really need to take a good look at the situation here and make sure that you are listening to your gut. The union of hearts. There is a connection of love that defies explanation, which is beautiful. If this person is the one for you and you're now leaving being single and becoming somebody in a relationship, I'm so happy for you. Please heed the cards. And your gut feeling. I just don't think everything is as clear cut as you would like it to be. Speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. So again here, go with your gut feeling. Embrace that this is coming, you're coming out of being single and going into a relationship, or that this is a possibility for you this month. But take your time, really think things out, talk things out with this person, and make sure that y'all are on the same page. Okay, just want to make sure you're on the same page. All right, let's do Leos that are in a relationship. Just gonna clear the decks here really quick in case I do need it for the next layout spread. Whoa. Clear the energy of single Leos, please. All right, so of course we will be doing the 6-card layout for relationships. So we are looking at what's in the light and what you're keeping in the shadow on this side of the layout. So that way you're able to be in a healthy place to address both sides of the situation. November 2017. What do Leos in a relationship need to know for the remaining of November and beginning of December? Relationship. Leos in a relationship. So it does look as though you guys are building up to something as well for this reading for this time period. November 2017, the remaining of November through December. What do Leos that are in a relationship need to know? What are they keeping in their shadow? They need to know about what they're keeping in their shadow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Leos in a relationship keeping it in their shadow. Okay. All right, so we have an Ace of Wands and the Ace of Coins. Setting the tone here, very interesting. So it is really always centered around finances. However, it can also be centered around your stability in your relationships. So it does look like we have a good kind of new beginning here. So if you've already been in a relationship for a while, how relationships always have ups and downs. It's a given. There's nothing going to change that. You're going to have highs, you're going to have lows, just like you do in every other aspect of your life here. There's been a turnaround for you, and the holidays always seem to bring that, which is awesome. And I'm feeling good. I kind of I'm feeling good about this. Even though I'm seeing some other things that I'm a little worried about, I'm feeling pretty good about these new beginnings for you. There's just opportunities. Perhaps some of you are buying a new home. I'm hearing are looking to buy a new home, making some sort of financial investment together to better your future here. You guys are going together. I feel like you're on the same page about establishing some sort of like a granite foundation. So a very strong foundation, because if this is a brand new relationship, you want it to be a healthy one. If this is a current relationship, you want to be able to just keep on building. You don't want a Jenga tower here. You want that solid foundation to help you into the future. I feel like you, Leo, in particular, are really looking to save money and really looking for your future here. Okay. Okay. So, like I said, you are really, yeah. I feel like on the surface here, you definitely are on the same page with each other, but that there is something your mate is not exactly coming forward and telling you about. Um, it's more like they're walking the walk, but they're not talking the talk. So you're the one doing the savings. You're the one making that effort for that financial lifeboat. But I don't necessarily feel that they're contributing to that lifeboat. And they're wanting a new start and a new beginning with you. I just don't feel as though that they're 100% seeing your vision. Okay. Because you have a vision here. I do feel as though they're supporting you, but they're not necessarily sharing your vision 100%. So I'm still feeling good about it because, of course, we all have our different opinions. So really talk to your mate, really, really talk to your partner and say, hey, you know, I've been wanting a 2-story house, but what are you feeling? They might really only want a single story. They may not want the pool. They don't want to have to take care of the pool, the extra finances of the pool. But they're just really just wanting you to be so happy that they're just on board and following through. So make sure you're communicating with them. Make sure you're not making them feel trapped into, well, we're going to have an extra $300 a month because of the pool and I don't want the pool, which will, of course, build up and lead to those lows we were talking about earlier. So you don't want to do that. Yeah. I mean, I just feel new beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings. They really are possible here, but make sure that even though on that surface you all look like you're on the same page, that you do have that same vision. All right, go over your vision board, because I have a feeling that you guys are so creative, very artistic. You probably have a vision board. So sit down with your partner with that vision board and say, hey, what changes would you like to see? Or this is a 50-50 deal here. We both need to go in here. So I'll bend to some things, you'll bend to some things, and let's really make this. That's where I see where you need to work on your shadow here. And I feel like there's probably more than just your partner involved here. There might be children involved, stepchildren, but other people in the home that have an influence over this decision of this you are building with your partner. Yeah, so decisions will be made this month, and they will be victorious decisions for sure. It's just about that open communication, because we want to make sure the victory is for both of you and not just one of you. So keeping that open communication. Why? Why do you guys all come in here and have a little party when I'm on live? These cats, oh my gosh, what are you going to do? They love me. Maybe they know I'm doing Leos and they're saying, hey, we got to come and hang out with our peeps. You're way too fat to jump in that window. So don't even jump in that window and make a bunch of noise and knock everything down. All right, guys. Sorry. I know I'm one of those cat freaks. What are you going to do, right? So I do see great things happening for you guys overall. What I'm seeing in your shadow is definitely you want to make sure you're keeping that communication over. But I'm seeing a lot of great things. And I'm glad to see you're taking your time, because you're being told to take your time. It's like not making a bid on the first house that comes along here. Make sure that your vision board is being met, that you're asking the universe together, hey, let's make a vision board together and ask the universe together, ask God together, ask source together, whomever it is that you see is on the spiritual realm that is helping you with your choices, with your decisions, that they're helping you guys with your vision board together. So whatever it is you guys are building and establishing together, this new beginning that you are you have on your horizon, you're out looking upon it. I'm really just feeling that kind of 3 of Wands energy here, that patience, that just really, I envision this and I'm going to make it happen. And just, vision board together, guys. Yeah, meow. If one kitten hops up on the table, that's how it goes. So I'm very excited for you guys, Leo. Sorry, I was talking to a chat. I'm very excited for you guys, Leo. I see awesome, awesome things happening for you. Support, whether it be a new job, the house thing, that was just an example. This is general energy. So I pick one thing and I really give that explanation. So if, one of you is going for a new job, you're getting support. If, if you are writing a book, you're getting support. I really see that you guys are on the same page, but that they're, because your partner wants you to be happy, they may not be telling you everything about how they're feeling. So definitely sit down and plan your vision board together. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in live. Does anybody have a question? I feel like pulling cards right now. So if you do, I'll pull some cards. I know there's a little bit of delay, so I'm just going to clean up here. Don't be shy. Your chat in live actually does not stay there. So don't stay in there. And I never say your whole name when I pull cards. Sure, for your coming up week. Okay, Luna. What does Luna need to know about this coming up week? And I just so you know, I won't be pulling any reversed. So psychic reading, total psychic reading here, since I'm not pulling up reversed. I just got drawn to use this deck for you. So I'm not surprised to see the Empress here or the Hermit, because that really kind of symbolizes you for me with you are a mother. I happen to know Luna personally, guys. So she is a mother. She is always looking to go inward and learn. She's a studier. She's a learner for sure. I do see lots of, are you guys going on field trips this week or traveling for games or something? Because I do see a lot of family fulfillment here. I see you guys going places, finding that harmony, that balance. Just, yeah, hopefully there'll be some sun over there for you this coming next weekend on the East Coast. Oh, damn. Actually, I don't know your sign. So, I like to read these as archetypes anyways versus signs. So, the Queen of Pentacles, she's she's creative, she's kind, she's responsible, patient. She's all about making sure everything's in its place, having that order and that foundation here. So I actually see a really cool, fulfilling week for you here. I love this Empress card for you. Love it. And she's, to me, I know the High Priestess is a card of psychic abilities, but the Empress card, that mother's intuition really speaks to me in this every time I see her as well. So I think it's going to be a pretty fulfilling, pretty week, like it's going to feel good here. It's going to, it's going to be a little chaotic, but when it's all said and done, I feel like you're going to say, well, you know what? I had my shit handled, even though it didn't seem like it, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of running around, going crazy places, but you know, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. All right. Cam, blessings. Good morning to you as well. And Belinda, please pull a card for me on meditation in marriage. Meditation, are you? Oh, mediation. Sorry. Damn. I gotta put on my glasses. You're welcome, Luna. Seriously, just squinted and pulled my head back a little bit so I could read that. All right. So, Luna, I just got another message for you as I was disconnecting my energy from yours. And it's saying that you are really going to find a balance this week, that things are going to be up in the air, but that you're the one finding the balance and solving all the problems. All right, let's use a different deck. Belinda. What messages does Belinda need to hear about relationship? Belinda's relationship. Okay, so we do see you building up here, Belinda. As you can see, the card split very low, and then you're building up. I do feel as though it is what may seem like a slow process, but it's necessary. It's necessary to take your time in this situation. Oh, okay. Okay, so I am seeing that I need to tell you exactly the meanings of each card and then move forward here. So the 7 of Wands, which the Leos, I believe it was the single Leos that pulled it, and it is about threats passing, but warning you to stay alert. So, and then bam, we have the 8 of Swords right after that, which is about feeling trapped and feeling powerless. And the Justice reverse, which means that there isn't justice, there isn't balance here. So I feel like you really are in that pretty even lull right now where you're not really sure which way to go, left or right, or what's going to happen. So I'm going to repeat what I said at the beginning, which is the only thing you have power over is your actions. You do not have power over what anybody else is going to say but yourself. You don't have power over which way somebody's going to walk but yourself. Okay? So I really feel like this is a time to stop and take a deep breath and just let things work out on their own. You don't want to rush them. Don't do anything to slow it down. Just let it happen. But I want to pull a couple more cards for you. Okay, so I was definitely feeling that too. So the king, he can be logical, but he can also be oppressive and destructive. I like him because he's straightforward and will tell you what he thinks. but I don't like how it can be a extremely harsh delivery. Pages always tell us of something that's going to happen here. Okay. So again, I am seeing that we have the new. I pulled a clarifier on this Page of Cups because pages do bring news. They usually bring short-term news compared to knights that bring that long-term. This is what's going to happen for the long term. So again, this is a short game here. It's about, sorry, sports term crazy, I don't know. It's about taking your time, like I was saying, and making sure that you're very mindful of your actions, very mindful of step by step, just taking your time. But we do see overall here that, the Nine of Cups, you've probably heard a lot of people call this the wish card because this is about fulfillment and satisfaction and harmony and wishes coming true. I just don't want you to rush anything, no matter how out of balance you feel and how like you just don't feel, you're just, I get this doesn't feel right, this doesn't feel right, this doesn't feel right kind of feeling. But if you take your time and you're using your head, which Leos are good at, I'm assuming you're a Leo because you're here, that things can balance out for you. So let go of the past and start working for the future. All right? Let go. You're clinging on to things that have happened and that you have no control over changing, and you had no control when they happened. All you can do is control right now, letting them go. And forgiveness is never for that person you're forgiving. Forgiveness is for you. You might be saying, I forgive you to them. And you don't even have to say it to their face. You can say it in your heart first, but it's for you. So if you have to do it twice a day, I forgive him, then forgive him twice a day. And each day it gets a little bit easier and easier and easier for whatever it is. Without you responding, it's hard. It's kind of hard to say exactly, but I feel like you do need to forgive him. And again, it's for you. And then eventually it'll be easy enough for you to forgive him for him as well. But happy endings. I mean, look at her. She's happy. Everything happens for a reason and everything turns out the way it should, kind of thing. I do hope that helps you, Belinda. All right, Cam. Please tell me what is going on with my Pisces. He is at a he is at a distance and not communicating. I know a male Pisces that's the same way. So, Pisces are emotional. They lead with their emotions. And if they pull back, it's because they're not very clear on how to express their emotions verbally, or they're worried that if they do, then it'll all just come out at once and then it's really crazy. Oh, thank you, Belinda. You're so welcome. Stopping by and tuning in for sure. Okay, I've been told I have to speak very close to the mic, so if you can hear me, I do apologize, but I can't hold the mic and do this. Yes, they are. Well, Cam, real quick, you're here at the Leos, so are you a Leo? I just want to make sure I'm dealing with the fire water situation here. All right. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll look over at my phone. My phone has the chat up. All right, so Kim, I just want to tell you, and I'm calling you Kim. Leo, I am not an astrologer, but I do know this enough about Leos and Pisces where I feel very confident in telling you this. Leos, y'all think you're the king of the jungle, and that's perfectly fine for you. All right. You guys like to be on a pedestal and you like to feel like you're very well taken care of. And let's face it, who doesn't want to feel that way? Okay. So you love Pisces men because they love to take care of people. They love to take care of their mates. Pisces love to take care of people. They just love it. We can't help ourselves, okay? I'm a Pisces. We just cannot help ourselves. We want to help other people and make things a better world, a better place, a better everything. Now, this is the thing. When you're being fawned upon, it can be easy to forget to say thank you, to show that appreciation. And that's what Pisces thrive on. They thrive on the appreciation, and it's egocentric, but whatever. They like that feedback. They need that feedback of thank you so much for taking care of me. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for adoring me. Thank you for doing all of those things. I love and adore you too. All right. So it's about mirroring that that Leo power that you love to have, and that that shines on you. It's about it cutting both ways. Okay. You need to show them how you want to be treated sometimes, because that's the thing about Pisces. Pisces will treat people the way they feel they are being treated. Okay. So if he feels like his affections aren't being returned, he's going to pull away. If he feels like he isn't appreciated, then he's going to stop appreciating. So it cuts both ways here. So I hope that helps you. Oh, okay. So we got the Wheel of Fortune and the World with the One of Cups. With that One of Cups in the middle. So I feel like, oh my God, I hate delivering bad news. I feel like perhaps things have come to end here in his mind, and that he's just ready to move forward. And this is the thing with Pisces males, they don't give you that closure. All right. Of course, I guess you could say that about any male. But for whatever reason, he feels he's validated to not give you that closure. He feels like he's like, oh, they've dumped me emotionally, so now I'm going to dump her. She's dumped me emotionally, I'm going to dump her emotionally and move on. And yeah, it sucks. Yeah, it's a dick move to just kind of do that. It's like, well, if you weren't feeling appreciated, why didn't you just speak about it? Why didn't you just talk up about it? But people tend to do that. And I'm not saying you didn't appreciate him. I'm saying that's how he's feeling, is that appreciated. So give it some time, okay? Just give him some time to cool down. And I know it's hard because you're like, hey, hello, I want to talk. Hello, answer your phone, reply to my text. Just let it go. The best thing to do is just let it go and see if he comes back. It's that whole bird situation. If it belongs to you, it'll fly back. Again, I hate saying it, but I feel as though I need to be straightforward and be honest with you about that. I do have to also mention that I feel an opportunity will come up where you guys will talk. But I think that by you not talking to him will actually bring that opportunity up a lot sooner. All right, last one. Tiffany. Oh, geez. The writing's so small. Getting over someone they are trying to let go of, knowing who they are running from isn't. Oh, crap. Hey, phone, flip back around. Pisces are getting over someone they're trying to let go of, knowing who they are running from isn't no good, and they know that they are sexually stuck in the past. Okay. Don't know really how to respond to that. It's an interesting point of view. All right. So it doesn't look like we have any more questions popping up. Thank you everyone for tuning in live. I appreciate you taking time out to watch the video as well as hang around in the chat room. It's always fun to pull cards. And I will get Virgo up real quick. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.